Hey everybody. Didn't know if anybody was there since no chat yet, but feel free to say hello, whoever's out there. Just hopping on for a minute or whatever to say hi, see what's going on for the day. It was a very active day at Legends today. Hey Nick, I realized late in the day that it was card show day today. So we officially have now missed 3 card shows, which kind of is a bummer. But which one are you talking about? It's the best of is what you're talking about, I assume, right? Hey Dan, hold on one sec. I'm just trying to. Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to move this over, and it's not being very cooperative with me. Okay, that's fine. I guess. There we go. This is right in the middle. We've seen several good hits come out of the what do you call it? The Leaf Best of. You know, it's I think the best one was probably O-Pee-Chee Lemieux rookie PSA 8. I saw somebody else open one today online, and hey Andy. It was a PSA 10 Ailway rookie, which is real good. So there's, what else have we seen? We saw a Marino auto numbered, auto PSA 10, 9.5 with a 10 auto. Can't remember what the issue was. It was numbered. And then a Prism Deshaun Watson PSA 9. So there's some cool stuff that pops out of it, though, for sure. We had a very active day today. I don't know if it was because it was card show day or just because it's Saturday, and it seems like that's the day you got to buy cards. But we were rolling pretty steady, and pricing out singles, getting ready for singles night a little before the Thursday of, but. Prepping for, we've got a couple of breaks, hopefully a couple of breaks on Monday. I'm gonna start promoting them a little bit more here, but we got a hockey break that should be good. It's got Ultimate and SPX and Artifacts. So if you're thinking about it, hop in on that one. I think there's about 9 or so spots left on that. And what else? This week, Friday, we'll have, coming up, we'll have Credentials football from 2019, so we'll get a first look at that. And lots of other stuff going on here. Brian Gray from Leaf will be on Wednesday. Hopefully we can do a break on that. But I've had guys buying the boxes, but I have not had anybody sign up for that random break, which is a draft-style break. So, it's if that doesn't fly, then we just don't open any of the boxes while we're online with them. But that worked really well for when we were on with Jeff from TriStar, I thought. So these things were rocking. Messing around with my camera, but. Yeah, hopefully we'll have, I've got, I think 3 or 4 more out of the first case. And still have the Bowman packs available at 30, and which is a pretty good deal. I think I saw Blowout was at like 36, and one of the other bigger sellers was at like 34. So good price still at $30. And we'll have to see, hopefully, I can't wait till Bowman comes out, the regular Bowman. That'll be about 3 weeks from now, I think. I'm a little more confident in saying that than I was before. So it was frigid out today. Did you guys actually go outside and do stuff, or did you avoid it and stay inside? We got like 4 days of cold, and then I think summer's going to be here. but I got to be careful with saying that because I heard about snow flurries yesterday, and so the French version of 9091 Score and the U.S. are probably about the same. Not super expensive. You know, they should be like $10, $12 boxes regardless of which one. Okay, well, I'm not sure why that is. But I'll have to check and see which one's right. I'll honor the website price on the 93 on the artifacts. That's not a problem. But if I charged you 97 on one, then I owe you $4. But let me get rid of this thing too. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Kurt, I'd like to do pick your team, and I'm sure there's probably enough interest at this point, so I don't see why we don't. But we haven't in the past. It'd have to be something where you didn't get hurt at 50 cents a pack. That stuff's fun. It's cool to open that stuff, get the Lindros. I'd have to come up with the details on it. I'd definitely like to try and get pick your team in our mix. I think a lot of people like that and don't do our mixers because they like PYT. I guess I've just not done it. Even the draft has been, the draft option has been not as well received, I guess. It worked great for the baseballs. I'm not sure, how, we tried to do it for a basketball break as well, and it was kind of, limiting how much, we ended up nixing it. Our basketball break is on hold right now. It's actually available. I pulled off the Impeccable, and it's $69 a spot. Our 2 spot has not been corrected yet. Hey, Josh, how are you? So I'll fix that up, and we'll have that available as well. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that, but so many little things, So, trying to think of other things that we have got going. Working on a big deal on a bunch of different retail 17-18 football product. Hopefully we'll see that relatively soon. Somebody's coming to my door. I'm not sure why, but hold tight for 1 second. Be right back with you. Okay, I think it was just a random person. They moved down to the next door down to check and see if they're open, but we've had quite a few people that have wandered in. We got to work on keeping our door locked or we're going to get in trouble. Although I really don't think we'll get in any trouble. I've heard of some stores opening up and just saying, here I am. I don't feel like getting fined, and I feel like being able to do what I'm doing right now, so I don't want to push it, but we'll be open soon enough. Definitely working on plans for reopening, even though that's still 3 weeks away at soonest, right? I would assume. I guess anything could happen. We could be open sooner, but going to have some rules in place, masks required, all that stuff that we've had to do at other places. I guess we'll know a lot more 2 weeks from now, just like we know a tons more than we did 2 weeks ago. I have to believe that a lot of places could be open any time. Oh, yeah, thanks, Sean. Sean's watching from home. The National was, and many of you probably saw this, but they made an announcement today that the National Sports Collectors Convention has been postponed to what was it, December 12th through the 16th, Sean? Which I think is ridiculous myself. I don't see how they're going to possibly do that, and just the concept of being in Atlantic City 10 days before Christmas at the National Sports Collectors Convention, I just don't see it happening. And it's the other stupid thing, you mentioned odd dates, it starts on a Sunday and goes to a Wednesday. They basically said, what days do you have available to the convention center? Saturday to a Wednesday. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I would love to see something going, but not then. That makes no sense. I mean, it would be extremely disruptive for a lot of people that make a living doing this, and I think it would be an inconvenient time for people that would go just for fun, so they won't go. So I think I think it'll end up getting canceled, don't you, Sean? I have to believe it. Joe, the 2020 hybrid is one. I got to double check that. That's the hybrid version, which is one auto, I believe. Yeah. You get more cards, but just one auto. Probably just as many silvers as the hobby. Hold tight for 1 second, I can tell you. At the end of the month, they have contenders rolling in too. So contenders draft, and then I would assume score will be after that, and that'll be the first NFL product. Yeah, 140, 139 on the hybrid, Joe. Hey, Mitch, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, if you think of the investment that's made to do the National, to set up at the National, the investment we make is just a piece of it, but I mean, you know, it's 10, 15 grand. It should, I don't see how it can happen, you know, I mean, it's crazy. You know, for us, you know, to take that kind of risk, and then, you know, I mean, if it's a bust, you know, I mean, we'll spend money with each other there, I guess, but, you know, hopefully the market's strong. Well, hopefully we're back and rolling in June. What about your show? What's the game plan right now? I know you postponed, but I don't know what you postponed to. I can't remember what it was. Josh, which Arenado was that from again? Yeah, I see your stuff going with SGC. I'm a believer. I think that it's got to be making lots of ground with the slow response times and the cost. Good. Glad you found that. Yeah, I'm still hopeful that we can do our June show, Mitch, which is June 14th or something like that, 13th, whatever that Saturday is. But I don't know. You know, I mean, it's I can't believe we'd have to push it off for another month, but I guess nothing would surprise me. Oh, triple threads, right. Oh, yeah, that was a sweet card. Looks like Sean found one for you. Yeah, I keep talking with a few people about getting a shipment going, one to SGC, and then also, I mean, PSA is up and running, and I mean, there are some things I still want to do with PSA, of course. So, yeah, it seems like there's never enough time in the day to be able to get everything done, and you know that falls to the bottom. Yeah, we just are in the process. I'm always willing to open boxes, Nick. That sounds fun. But Mitch, we're in the process of working on a deal with Cassius Winston right now, and you know it's going to have to be a private for sure. But I think it'll still be big. Yeah, doing signings in general, I think privates are going to be the way that it's going to end up happening, if I had to guess. So, let me pop one of these down for Nick at 93. Not sure where 97 came from. I think our system shows 97, so. I have Leather and Lumber. I can check a price on that. Grab a blade. Thanks, Mitch. You too. Thanks for stopping by. So we're at 169 on Leather and Lumber, Josh. All right, Nick, good luck with the Artifacts box here. Nick, did you get in on the hockey break yet? I can't remember who all's in there for Monday. I got to put in 4 or 5 spots. All right. See who we get. Louis Erickson. He's missing an S on his name, though. Darnell Nurse. Sakic, number to 399. And Ryan McDonough. 169 on the Leather and Lumber, Josh. James Neal, hey, there's a nice one. Ovechkin dual relic, numbered to 125, very nice. And Teravainen, probably hacked his name. Let's see what's here. Bergeron, Dahlin, Hornquist. Looks like a Red Wing. Oh, numbered Hirose to 999, Artifacts rookie. Piccarati, Tyler Johnson, Henrique, and we got a rookie redemption for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Anybody help me out with who that ends up being? couple people staring in my window. Tyler Seguin, Dowdy, Luongo. Ooh, it's auto. I didn't even notice it. I think I had my finger over it. Luongo, auto, dual relic, numbered to 45. I think that's your hits. What do you get? You get 3 autographs, Mem or Orem. So I guess that is the hits for the box. Say they were pretty good. Or is that just, yeah, it's 3. Gunsel, DeBrincat, numbered to 85, the pink. Shen and Giordano. Probably should have a Stein on the door. Oh, you get an extra hit. Look at that. Middlestat, Rasmus Dahlin, Artifacts Year 1 sweater. Debunk. Let's see, it says, oh, 1 rookie redemption card. Okay, so you didn't get a bonus. You got what you were supposed to get. Last pack. Derek Steppen. Balsers, numbered to 999, rookie. Marner. And DeBrusque. Nice little box. You got Dahlin. The Luongo, auto, numbered to 45 with the dual relic. Rookie redemption for the Penguins. And the Ovi, numbered to 125. Too bad we couldn't get some ink on that one. That would have been nice, but it was still a solid box. Appreciate that, Nick. Had somebody just come in and almost wipe us out of the credentials. Hopefully we can get some more of that as well. We're down to like 3 or 4 boxes. So what kind of numbers are the Trouts getting on right now, Sean? I still have one I haven't sent in for grading yet. And it looked really nice. If you're still around anyway. Wow. Wasn't that about 1,400 not that long ago? Or less than it? Was it less than $1,000? I mean, obviously it was at a point in time, but that's a pretty big jump. Holy cow. Maybe I'm remembering 9s, but they weren't that expensive. 10s were, God. That is but you know, I mean, it's an iconic premier card in the hobby for sure. Started really. So it's doubled in the last month or 2 months, I guess. That's nuts. Lafferty, okay. I'm sure everybody's all ready for done your shopping for Mother's Day. I have an excuse now. Bowman first editions are $30 a pack, Ken. I was going to bump them up, but I figured I'd keep them right there for now. Boy, I hope I get a 10 on my trout. I guess with these crazy numbers and tougher cards like that, it'd be pretty easy to compare notes for who's doing what. You know, a Beckett 10, a SGC 10. You know, you want anything done fairly quickly, you know, you're going to ship it to SGC. You know, I had stuff that went into PSA, and it was, I want to say it was, it wasn't, I thought it was 10-day service, maybe 20-day service, whatever it is. But it got there well before quarantine. And, you know, they've been on and off since that time, and they've been back on for a while. And we got one of our shipments, not a very good one, but we got one of our shipments back, and that one was there for like 30 days, 40 days before we even it went down. So I don't know. You know, we'll see. You know how things shape up, but I'd be as much a fan as anybody in terms of if SGC becomes a more relevant player. I mean, they already are for sure, but you know, it's bottom line is kind of the bottom line. Yeah, you know, I mean, no doubt, you know, good comparison, really. I mean, obviously, it's not hard to compare Trout and Mantle for one, but besides that, you know, him being a high number in the update, and you know, for Trout, and the high number for Mantle. Yeah, if you got to have one of those in your collection. You know, I think anyway. But it's obviously a big number too. You know, I mean, even a 8 is what's an 8 now? You know, $400. Considering how tough a 10 is, well, no, it's probably more than that if it's 3. All right, you want one pack of the first edition, Ken? Boom. I think we got about 3 more balls left besides this one. You got it. What are we going to do first? Let's do this one. Let's do the pack first. If I can open it without messing anything up. Seems like a lot of cards. It's got some blue, some foil. I don't know. Looks cool. Nova, Terang, Parades, Tigers prospect there. India, Amaya, Mendoza, Ladola with the Reds, foil. And then Joe Ryan, numbered to 150 in the blue for the Rays. Cavaco, Balazovic, and Alex Baum. He's a pretty big prospect, isn't he? I know I've heard his name several times over he had some other cards, I believe, too, last year, correct? Very cool. All right, here we go with this. This was fun. I loved opening these things. You ready? Let's see. I only see one cert. It's a nice one. Wade Boggs. Very nice. He does not sign a ton. And it is numbered 5 of 12. Got the TriStar cert in there. I got to look to make sure that there's not a Babe Ruth cert in there as well. Wouldn't that be something? See, we'll make a practice out of dumping these things out, making sure there's nothing in there. So you get the little TriStar card from their, it says it's from their Platinum baseballs. Gives you the blow-by-blow of their career. Nice ball, nice pack. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate it. See if I can find a little team bag here somewhere. I organized and it screwed me all up, guys. Oh, that's nice. Good pull. I don't think we saw any Trammels out of ours when we opened them. Yeah, no doubt. They definitely made an effort with that product for sure. I would have liked to have been able to see one of the monsters come out of there. That would have been cool. But oh, that's awesome! Congrats, Ken. I appreciate it. Pop where the rest of them are. Johnny helped me organize earlier today, so we got one of these. Keep my display rolling here. And a few of those still around. Yeah, that Banks was awesome. I was really glad you got that, Josh. Joe Burrow rookies. I have a few. Let's see. I'm pricing cards in from a collection today, so it's been keeping me hopping. Not sure. We've got a very big Joe Burrow that I think we showed off in our singles night a couple weeks ago, and I haven't moved it. It's that one right there, numbered to 25. Got it on eBay at $7.99. And we can work on a deal on that too. Definitely come down off our eBay number if you're interested. We had some other ones as well. Yeah, you got it, Ken. You want me to take this one, or you want one from the box? I got to see how many I actually have left. Looks like we got 4 left, so I'll let you choose. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Heck, we should have done like a first thing this morning card show type thing, but I guess that's really what the singles night fills the gap for. But if it's card show day, or do you just want me to pick one for you? Number 2 it is. It's not a long rip by any means. It goes kind of quick, but not like some of the boxes of cards. We had somebody call and purchase our 52 Bowman set today, so I was going to say goodbye to it next week. That was a nice one. So gold or full name ball, is that one or the other per case? Just gouge myself. All right. Frank Robinson, very nice. One of the great Cincinnati Reds and Baltimore Orioles players, and it is a 1/1 ball. Very cool. And make sure there's nothing else in there. Outstanding. The bag kind of covers it up, but sounds good, Josh. I was thinking about trying to get another case if I can. Seems like they have gone over great. So, you know, when I first talked to TriStar about doing what we did, you know, they offered us a few different things. They offered us the baseballs and then the football jerseys and 8x10s. Yeah, you can't beat those two very, very good baseballs on that. But I was, you know, I'm glad we did the baseballs. And I know that they're out of. Corey, no, that is not the giveaway for tonight. Thanks for asking. I'm sure that everybody would appreciate that. But you know, we were talking about doing the 8x10s. They sold out of them, but that wasn't why we did the baseballs. It just seemed like that was the biggest interest there for that. So, Corey, I do have a stack of Rams cards for you. I could show you. Well, I got you, but I would love feedback. I mean, would there be interest in the jerseys or the 8x10s down the road? We won't have this year's 8x10s because they sold out so quickly. But jerseys weren't bad. They were pretty much the same pricing as the baseballs. Hey, Jake. How you doing, buddy? If I can find that stack of Rams cards. The best one does not seem to be around, of course, but oh, there it is. I don't have prices on these yet, but they're not real expensive. This is probably the best one. Bulger auto numbered to 5, rookie. And then who is that? Isaiah Peed. Yep. And that one is numbered to not. It's got a cool patch though. Aerial Assault Bulger, numbered to 250. Brian Leonard, Absolute Relic, numbered to 100. Gilbert Auto. You got it, Christian. I'll get you that in a sec. That's numbered to 150. I agree on the baseballs. They're so much easier to collect than the jerseys. We got a rack of really nice jerseys here, and they go, but they go slow. Lance Kendricks. This one's numbered to 808 out of Platinum. Here's a cool patch card. Who was that? Marty Gilliard And this is out of National Treasures, number to 99. And here is Marty Gilliard, number to 99, 2 of 99. And that one is 86 of 99. And then the last one is Donnie Avery, auto National Treasures, number to 99. So if you want, I'll make you a deal on the pile. I'd say this is by far and away the best one, but I'll get with you on it if you're interested, or if you're just interested in some, that's fine too. They won't be expensive. But all right, Christian, we're gonna do 2 packs. We'll do those 2. All right, good luck. Let's hope we get some good ones. Spencer Howard, Jackson Rutledge, Clark Schmidt with the Yanks, Bojarski, Tigers prospect, Mackenzie Gore, Jeremy Pena, CJ Abrams, that's a big name, right? Very cool. Royce Lewis, Jesus Sanchez, and Braylon Marquez with the Cubbies. So just these base cards alone for the bigger names, Abrams, Dominguez, what are they going for? Have you guys checked out the numbers? Jerseys, typically, like if you're talking about like the TriStar jerseys, the Hidden Treasures jerseys, that they would be around the same price, $125. A graded 252 Topps mantle, Ken, is that right? Let me get through this here first. Ramos, Blade, Logan Davidson, Luis Robert, that's nice. Campusino, Holzizer, Taylor Trammell, Astudillo. Now, do I got that right? Is his last name Trammell, not Trammell? I heard somebody else say it Trammell. I don't know. I have a hard time with that, obviously. Astudillo, Tyler Freeman, and Brady McConnell. A couple decent packs there, I think. I can tell you right now, let's see. I mean, there's no doubt it's worth a ton more, but PSA 2 is the last ones sold for in auction $43,000. You know, and it really depends on this month alone. One sold for $27,500, one sold for $20,000 last month, and one sold for $16,000 last month. The last one in an REA auction sold for $41,000. So that's nuts, you know. Yeah, well, Josh, I'd be stunned if the National actually happened. I would say so. Yeah, what'd you pay? $500? I got $2,000 burning a hole in my pocket to make you 4 times your money. That's exciting. If you ever want to break it out, you know, that's a monster. I'd love to see it. Yeah, I mean, the timing couldn't have been worse. I mean, 10 days before Christmas? What are they thinking? I honestly, I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to it. You know, I mean, if they call me and said we need an answer right now, the answer is going to be no. I'll go if it actually ends up happening, and I'll walk around probably, maybe. I don't know. You know, I mean, it's pretty disruptive, you know, the week before Christmas. I think people want to see me in the store as opposed to see me out of the store during the holiday. I would, I'd love to be involved if you ever do decide to let that thing go. I would definitely be more than happy to help you with that. Oh, wow. Very nice. I guess I picked the right one for you. Congrats, Scott. Yeah, I've heard all kinds of different ideas, having one at the beginning of 21, but honestly, I don't want to go to Atlantic City in the middle of the winter. It's horrible. In the middle of the summer is okay, but I don't know. In a lot, the people that run it are friends. They're people I've known forever. Jeff is involved. He helps with making some of the decisions. So the National got delayed, postponed until the middle of December. I thought, somebody put that out there today, and I thought they were joking. I really did. I thought that's ridiculous. But oh well. We'll see. I've got an event that I go to in September. I don't even know if that'll happen. I think it will, but Chicago. So it goes every other year, Chicago, Josh. That's what everybody wants to know. And Jake, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, but you guys were going to go too, weren't you, Jake? I would say that there's a 99% chance it'll get canceled. I just don't see it happening. Bottom line is that the promoters get their space for free. Get the Atlantic City Convention Center for free. So that's a massive amount of money that they don't have to put out. So for it to fall through is bad news for them, for sure. And it's the pinnacle event of the year without a doubt. It's kind of like, the way I look at it is, when we had those little race cars when we were kids, and there's that little wheel thing, then you kind of get slow, and then you get to the wheel, and then it just shoots you out. That's the National. It just, if things were kind of in a lull, that show and the event changes everything. It's just crazy, how hot things got from even the beginning of the National to the end of the National. It was just, and since the National, I've never seen the industry as insanely crazy as it has been. And this has been kind of its own phenomenon with the last 2 months. Kurt, it's always in the same venue. Yep, it's at the Donald Stevens Center out by the airport. And it's a really great facility to have an event at, frequently, just because the hotel, there's 12 hotels within walking distance. Well, 5 or 6 that are easy walking distance anyway, and a lot more that are a shuttle or a quick Uber. But lots of restaurants in the area, and easy on and off. If you're flying in, it's easy. So it's definitely something that it makes it super. I bet you we've done probably in the range of 50 shows in that facility over the years. But that's where our the Sun Times show is what it's referred to. Yeah, Bill Murray's. I was planning on going there because that's where we were supposed to stay, in the same hotel. But why don't I open up something? What do I want to open up? I don't know. I'm just here to open. I'm just here to be your hands, open up things for everybody else. I need something new to open, if I'm gonna break a box. But I was on a roll about something, but Oh, the Nationals every other year in Chicago. So it'll go Chicago, Atlantic City, Chicago, Cleveland, and I think that's all it's, and then Chicago again for sure. So beyond that, it's not set. And who knows, hopefully they don't try to reshuffle the deck and put it back in Atlantic City next year. I don't think they could do that. I think they get shot. They got a lot of backlash when they moved it to Atlantic City this year after Cleveland and Chicago were so amazing. I could open up a pack of Bowman First Edition for us. People seem to like that. Tell me how I do. I'll do one of these. Nah, I'm going with a Bowman. I got a lot of baseballs already. Granted, most of the balls that we've popped out of here have been really good. So I wouldn't mind having them, but... All right. See who I get. Cantillo, Spencer Howard, Rutledge, Schmidt, Bojarski. Ooh, I got a numbered Hunter Bishop to 75. Somebody tell me if that's good, okay? Josiah Gray, Royce Lewis, Jesus Sanchez, and Braylon Marquez. It's the first yellow border, gold bordered one that I've seen. I'm sure Sean's probably opened some with them in, but I haven't noticed them. That's good? All right. I don't know how... and Gray as well. Boom. Yeah, that Leonard ball was awesome. I thought the guy I hadn't heard of, the Jaime, the voice of the Latin voice of the Dodgers or Hispanic voice of the Dodgers was really cool. I don't know. There's not many things I'm not familiar with, but oh, same name. Got it. No, I'll put that in my pile. Get this for Christian so I don't mix them up. I'm probably not hanging too long because we got steaks going on the grill tonight. My wife heard about the shortage and she cleaned out. I opened the freezer and I'm getting way too heavy right now. And I opened the freezer and there's like 20 different things of ice cream in there. So I wasn't real. I mean, I was really excited because I'll eat all night long, but really can't do that. So, not good. Been looking for Post-it notes here. Actually, I'm going to put Abrams in the middle. This has been fun in general, just being able to come on and chat with people. It's obviously a little different. I mean, if we could do it as a Zoom, that would be kind of cool as well. Jeff is not working here anymore. He comes in all the time. Well, he was when he could, but he is managing a store and still is involved in cards. So, oh, that's awesome, awful. That's awesome, Jake. I agree. Nothing for Broncos right now that I can think of, but we will be on the hunt for sure. I'm sure we have several items around that you probably enjoy. I just haven't thought about it, but when I see stuff, I'll let you know, Kurt. Well, guys, not a whole lot else going on tonight. Actually, glad we were able to hang out for an hour and chat. I wasn't sure what to expect, if anybody'd be around or not, but I don't know what to... Who all's on still? Let's take my little... Yeah, a few guys still. But ball number 3? Well, which one was number 3? I think this would be number 1. So this would be number 3, right? I'll just wait for a yes, and then I'll zip it open. I don't want to open the wrong one or anything. All right. Cool. Good luck. It's too late, Josh. He said yup. You buy the tagged one. All right, I'm doing the peek in here. Nothing yet. Reggie Jackson. Very nice. And that is number 24 of 24. I think that's Reggie Jackson. It is Reggie Jackson. Nice ball. So you got 3 very solid Hall of Famers with Boggs, Frank Robinson, and Reggie. So I would say you did pretty well on your 3. You know, the Rob bought the case, and I was amazed at how many solid balls came out of that. You know, Reggie was in there, and I mean, I thought it was really good. That Ozzie, the last Ozzie, was really strong as well. 24? I don't know, is it? Or 3? What is Reggie's number? He was number 9 and number 44. Yeah, there you go. He was number 9 with the A's and the Orioles, and then 44 with the Angels and the Yankees. neat little. Somebody sent us a collection of different things from the for the Tigers, some singles for. They saw what we were doing for singles night, and another store, and they sent us a bunch of stuff that we'll have out next week. But had this cool scorecard, Tigers scorecard from. Trying to see what year it's from. Assuming it's like 58. Whenever Chuck Dreesen was the manager for the Tigers. Maybe before that. No, I don't think so. 64. Pretty nice one. Not scored. Against Washington. Got little pictures of the key players there. Kaline, Freehan. That's early for Freehan and Lolich. And Norm Cash, that's pretty sweet. Tigers had a great lineup in the 60s. Well, there's 2 baseballs left. That's one of them, and the other one's right here. Semi-iconic basketball single packs available for sale. Oh, no, nothing really that I would qualify as that. I think of vintage, or 86-7, or who else? 87-8. Oh, you know what I do have? Yeah, I think so. I've got. You guys saw the 95-6, and I don't think of this as iconic, but it's a big box. 95-6 Flair Basketball Series 1. So I sold a box online at $580. And then I have another box that I put up for a buy it now at higher than that with an OBO, so if somebody's interested. But that's my guess, is that was an auction, that's probably about what it's worth. So I do have loose packs of that one as well. But I wouldn't qualify that as semi-iconic, but you could certainly get a big card out of there. The Hot Numbers Jordan is what you're looking for. I wasn't really planning on selling them as individual packs, but sounds like we got a. So if Ken's good with getting this one over here, you can see it. If Ken's good with getting that one, sounds like Josh will take that one. Go it is. All right. I was looking at something, so. All right, let's go with Josh first. So we've been opening for Ken. No. That does not count as iconic. It's cool. Maybe iconic to some people, but I say we should I was struggling with watching that being open. It was far too many cards. Good luck, guys. All right, first we got Josh with the tagged. Okay, so first one, Harold Baines. I think he signed that way. That one is numbered to 36. Nothing in there besides the cert. A tougher White Sox dude. Gotta mark this here real quick, because I'm officially out. I won't need the tag anymore, so I can throw that away. All right. Now let's hope that something particularly big is in this one. I've seen some nice balls out of this case, just not anything major. So we'll see what happens here. Actually, not tomorrow, Josh. How about Monday? I will not be here tomorrow. Taking the day off. All right. There are 2 certs in here, but that is just the PSA cert. This is cool. How about Clayton Kershaw? Yeah, the Ernie came from this big case too, so that was probably the big one. Kershaw is a very solid hit as well. So congrats on that. That was very solid. PSA Kershaw is not an inexpensive ball by any stretch. So, I was going to answer something here. Oh, yeah, I'll go over your Bowman, Christian. Maybe. Where'd I put it? It's not far. There it is. So, no, Dominguez has not come out to my knowledge. Is that correct, Sean? Night, Ken. Thank you. All right, Spencer Howard, Jackson Rutledge, C.J. Abrams was I think the biggest one in here. Clark Schmidt, Bojarski, Gore, Pena, Royce Lewis, Jesus Sanchez, Braylon Marquez, Luis Robert, Eloy Ramos, Blade, Davidson, Camposano, Holsizer, Trammell, Astudillo, Freeman, and McConnell. Night, Josh. Thanks again, guys. You believe one left the store today? Okay. I think I'm going to. I appreciate that, Kurt. So I'm trying to think who got a few. Oh, Josh. Very good. I can do that. You did see that, though. That sounds like A. Dominguez did come out of here. I'll wait for that, for a thumbs up and pop. Not that that's the only good thing in here, probably. I would expect, but three it is. So I got those three. If that's what, I'm assuming 3 means you want 3, correct, Christian? I'm okay with that. That's why I waited. Well, based on that, Jake says he's seen 2 to 3 Dominguez's per box, and I've opened, I don't know, half the box so far. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've opened about half the box, a little less than half the box, but no problem, Christian, if you want to hold off. Has that been consistent, Jake? Yeah, I don't recall seeing one in the first box, but did we open them all ourselves? I don't remember, Sean. Oh well, I guess we'll see. You know, odds are good shot for them there to still be 1 or more in there. So all right, guys, I think I'm going to call it for the night. I didn't price as many cards as I wanted to. For you K-Line fans out there, I have a rather unattractive K-Line rookie that's going to be on our singles night. Haven't priced it yet, but unfortunately that tear took it down a bit. Not going to be very expensive, but be cool to have a K-Line rookie. There was a really nice 55 as well. So, okay, so I am going to do the 3, and then if anybody else needs anything, tell me while I'm opening the 3. Otherwise, I'm going to turn off, and head out. All right, good luck, Christian. Hope you get a Dominguez or 2. Got some color. Mateo, Anderson, Colwyn, Hunter Green, nice. Franklin Perez, Daniel Lynch, Oscar Gonzalez, numbered to 150, Bennett, Matt Manning, and Drew Waters. Terang, Paredes, Jonathan India, Amaya, Mendoza, Delbeck, who do we got here? Montero, numbered to 50, Alex Baum, Brennan Davis, and Travis Swaggerty. I've definitely seen a 2 plus of several players, so oh, I like who's on back. Wander Franco, Hankins, Madrigal, Kirilloff, Vargas, Riley Green, it's nice, Nick Allen, Encarnacion, Luis Gil, Alec Thomas, and Wander Franco. So, no Dominguez, sorry. Some good names. Wished I could have pulled you one. All right, guys, I am going to call it for the night. I appreciate you hanging out with me and ripping a few packs and lots of baseballs. 5 baseballs. So, we will talk to you on Monday. We've got the hockey break. I'll be putting some notes up over the weekend on the site and on the Facebook page. Have a great night. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow for all the mothers that are probably going stir crazy. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys.